Today's Thursday, August 27th, and this is a quick status check on a position I took a few minutes ago involving micro Bitcoin futures, ticker symbol MBT. And as of the time of this recording, micro Bitcoin is quoted at 78,785. So this is the chart layout at the 1 hour time frame. Each of these red and green candlesticks equals an hour's worth of trading. This red and green graph is just a visual markup indicating my entry, and it's also referenced down here. So the details of the trade are as follows. I am long 3 micro Bitcoin futures. My entry price is averaged out to 78,845. I'm risking a little over $180, which is representing the bottom half of this red rectangle here. My take profit target, it's a soft target of 931. I can adjust both my risk and profit targets higher and lower. And unfortunately, since entering the trade, the position is down $13.50. So a couple of things again. The blue trend line here is the 20-day EMA. The purple trend line is the 60 EMA. And the orange trend line is VWAP. We can see here for the past few hours, price has been ranging inside between the VWAP and 20 EMA, which could bode well. We might see a squeeze to the upside, a further continuation. So I'm just going to overlay a local support resistance levels. A local support level is 78,690. So price is respecting this level. We can see here that there's flat bottoms here supporting the 78,690 level. And another indicator that I've overlaid is this ascending channel. So we can see that price has just been ranging inside this uptrend. And we can see that the breakout started back here, which is around Friday, August 16th, when price started trending to the upside. So it's been a good run for Bitcoin over the past few days. Hopefully now that price is at the most extreme side of this column or channel, we could see a bounce pushing price back to the upside. We can see that price has traveled literally the width of this channel. So it's essentially running out of room from my perspective. So either price is going to break to the upside or there's going to be profit taking, and then price is going to come back down, retest 75,850, worst case scenario. Also, tomorrow morning, there is a catalyst right here. This is involving the jobs numbers. This could be, again, the catalyst that pushes price higher or lower. But during the overnight session, I'm speculating that price could continue ranging either sideways with a slight edge to the upside. So that is the status of this position. Now, regarding this platform, this is the Top Step X $50,000 trading combine. So right here in the top left corner, it says 50,000 trading combine. So this is a simulated trading where you start off with $50,000. And then the goal is to generate $3,000 of profits. Once you pass that challenge, and if you agree to their terms and conditions, you can go into an express funded account, and any simulated profit you generate in that account, you can request a payout. So this combine, this is a brand new one, as I've already passed an XF. Well, I've already passed a challenge already. I haven't accepted the XFA yet. I want to pass a second combine, so this way I'll have 2 XFA accounts. My goal is to do copy trading. So what that would mean is that I would be mirroring my trades in one account. So if I generate $500 in one account, I'll be actually profiting 2 trades of $500 for a total of $1,000. So that is the goal. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I did take a bit of a hit earlier today but I thought I would just mitigate the risk with a small position. Heading into the overnight session, I thought I would just take a stab at Bitcoin. Now, what I'll do is I'll jump over into my performance tab real quick. Here's my performance tab. Here it's a total P&L, a loss of $177. And here's some basic stats here. Trade win percentage, average win loss. Again, this is a whole new combine, so it's only showing 1 day right here. So here's some other stats. Best trade, again, involved the ES contract, a full ES contract. The trade was up a little over $275, and this was heading into the close. And unfortunately, the trade went against me real quickly, so I had my stop order sitting there. And here's the performance. So here's that opening challenge that started earlier yesterday or this afternoon. And here's those trades. The first trade I took in this combine was a corn short. You can see here that didn't go well, losing $125, but I was able to salvage a majority of the losses and minimizing the P&L here. So that is the status of everything so far. I'll go ahead and pause it here, and I'll check back in a few hours. So another update. It's been a few hours, but right now we're about 40 minutes away from heading into the afternoon session. But as of the time of this recording, micro Bitcoin futures is quoted at 80,760, and it's now approaching a local support resistance level of 80,915. So if price is able to break above that, I have my take profit target sitting here at 81,950. I am considering walking it down a little bit because I'm not sure how long it's going to take for price to break through this local resistance level if it does. However, I am also now in a long position on the S&P 500. So down here in the bottom, I'm holding two micro S&P 500 futures long. My entry price is at 77.14.5. And that trade on its own, it's up $270. Overall, the unrealized P&L right here in the top center, it's reflecting a positive bounce of a little over $800. So the goal is 1,000. So because now I have two different trades going on at the same time, I am looking to walk this down. But I'm just going to give it another hour or so, see how things are. Because if there's going to be a strong rejection at 80,915, then I'm going to walk my stop order even higher, because right now my stop order, I did walk up from down here, which was around 78,255, to now it's sitting at 79,220. So if there's going to be a spike to the downside, at least I'm guaranteeing that this is a profitable trade of $112. That would be the doomsday scenario if that does occur. So that's the status of all things again. So I'll pause it here. I'm hoping to capture the closing of this trade as well. So I'll follow up shortly. So it's about 2 hours later, but the micro S&P 500 futures trade was just completed a few minutes ago. So I am out of the trade. So right here in the top center, there's a realized profit and loss of $398. Now, the micro S&P 500 was a profit target for $407, but because of fees, this is what the profit is. However, Bitcoin is still grinding higher. It is now approaching that local support resistance level right here at 80,915. And hopefully we'll see a price breakout and ending today's session on a very higher note. However, what I'm watching now is that if this resistance does hold, chances are I will not fulfill this limit order sitting up here at for a take profit target of $930. If anything, it may just bounce around, finding resistance at 80,900, but at the same time respecting the diagonal channel. So we might see price ranging and getting a squeeze to the upside sometime during tonight's trading session, as we see that there's a crossover right here. If this resistance level holds and this diagonal support level holds, price could range and get narrower and narrower, and as it approaches the apex of this crossover, which is around 2 a.m. later tonight, we might see a spike higher. But right now, for the short term, there's only about 2 hours of trading remaining. So while I'm here, I'm going to walk down my take profit target. I'm already up a little, almost $400 in the day, and I don't want to push it considering it's a race against time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it down and see if I can fill this at $775, which would equate to Bitcoin futures at 81,430. So I'll adjust this as well. So there's my new take profit target. So that would then add another $775 on top of the approximately $400 that I've already profited from today's S&P 500 trade. So I'll pause it again. Hopefully the next recording or next update will be the last, and hopefully I'll be able to capture a breakout to the upside and filling this limit order. So I'll be back. So another quick update. Right now, Bitcoin is quoted at 80,370. So what I've done is I've walked my stop order sitting right here for $409 target. If Bitcoin falls to $80,210, so the 409 take profit target would equate to the micro S&P 500. So that would be the equivalent of that. So that's another $400 minus before fees. So considering that there's only 2 hours left in the trading session, so if price does fall below that, I don't think there's that much time remaining for a rally if it gets any lower. So I thought I would just protect the gains as best as possible. And if I just scroll up, so here's the current quote right here in the gray highlight. So this is the bid and ask, or the market battling it out right now. But in any case, my take profit target or stop order is sitting right here at $80,210. So if I do get close out, it will be protecting as much of the profits. Because right down here at the bottom, right now, overall profit is a little over $450. So it's a few ticks away from getting closed out if price happens to drift any lower. So pause it again, and for sure the next update will be the last. So a quick update. The trade is done. I was just closed out. We can see on this red candlestick here, it fell below my stop order, closing my position out. So in the top center, realized P&L is reflecting $803 in today's trading session. And the balance on the $50,000 trading combine is now valued at $50,626. So I was fortunate enough to see that or participate on this run up. And as mentioned earlier, if this consolidation does continue right here, heading towards that crossover, just to call it out. So this is on the daily candlestick, the hourly candlestick. So this is the range that I'm speculating price may head into tonight's trading session in the futures market, which starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. So we might see a squeeze occurring either to the upside or downside. Because of the strong bullish move that Bitcoin's been in, I'm speculating that this uptrend could go higher. So here's the next support resistance level I have, sitting at 82,480. And yeah, as mentioned, we can see that price traveled the entire width of this channel. And because it's running out of room, it can only go either up or down. I don't think consolidation is going to drag out any longer. I think the market's going to decide heading into this weekend or possibly during the overnight session later this evening. So with all things said, I'll shift over to the performance tab. So here's the performance tab. The current P&L, it's up $626 since starting this combine yesterday. And if I scroll down, here's some stats. And if I keep scrolling down, so this is today's trading session. This was yesterday. We have one more day remaining before the end of the week. Hopefully I'll be able to build on this green day, having 2 consecutive green days here. And yeah, so until the next trade setup, I'll see you. Yeah, so before ending it all, I did take this small little position here. So down here at the bottom, this is regarding Bitcoin. So Bitcoin price today at the close. Here it says I took a small position on whether or not Bitcoin was going to end today's session at 5 p.m. above $79,250. And again, it's a small target for $188. And if I expand on this, so this is a target for $188. And if I click on the history, I actually took this trade or this position before I took the combine challenge. So here, this was last night, heading into midnight. So this, I thought it was the other way around. But in any case, hopefully, as long as Bitcoin stays above 79,500, I should be able to take this as a small win and build on this piggyback trade that I took. So yeah, I'll see you.